Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I'm going to dye a sock blank. This is from Knit Picks. It is sock yarn that is doubled up and knitted together. I'm over dyeing it because I have a little bit of dye here from a previous attempt that didn't work out. So I'm going to use some tulip dye. This is actually for cotton yarn, but it will work perfectly fine with this. One is called Candy Apple Red, and the other one is called By the Sea. So I thought I would mix some blue and red colors together and see what I would come out with. So I'm going to speed this process up and let you just take a look at what I did. I'm showing you here how much blue there is left in the bottle, but I have used the entire bottle of red. So I might have used too much dye, but hey, that's okay. I think this is going to look amazing. So I'm just going to finish up with this and then go on to the next step. After I get all done applying the color to the yarn, I am going to put this on a 30-minute low heat simmer so that all the colors can bind to the yarn, and then I will show you what it looks like when that's finished. And here you can see I've gathered it all up so that you can see that the water is running clear from it. So now I am going to go wash it and see if any of it bleeds. So now I'm going to unravel this with a niddy noddy. I put my niddy noddy in this big plastic bag and I hang it on a hanger so that it stays out of my way most of the time. This is what it looks like when it's all set up. And then you just take yarn from each one of those hanks and you put it in the ends here under the caps. And then you just take it and you wind it around and around and around and around until that sock blank is completely unraveled. And this is what it looks like. It is pretty cool how you can see what the yarn is going to look like pretty much when you knit it or crochet it up. This will be the color progression. I really like the way this yarn turned out. I cannot wait to do this again with different colors. I think it is so fun. I love the little speckling that you get because the yarn has been knitted together on the sock blank so that there's part of the yarn that doesn't get dye. This is the hank once it's off of the niddy noddy, and this is my yarn all balled up. I absolutely love the colors in this. You can see the red, you can see the blue, you can see the purple from the red and blue mixing together. Wait, there's a ton of dye left when I take my steamer pan off the top. I am going to use some Furls yarn that I bought. It is Z-Twist and it is 100% wool. I am putting it in dry and I'm just going to push it down into this dye bath. I think it would have a great sort of kettle dyed effect. It will be darker in some spots than others. I think it'll be gorgeous. It will be all purple. As you can see as I'm pushing it down here, that there is no reds or blues present, just complete purple. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving the way this looks as I'm pushing it down. I know I'm going to love it when it's done. So I go ahead and I let this simmer on low heat. I did this about 30 minutes. I covered it with, lightly covered it with some tin foil. And I let it go, and then I took the tin foil off, shut the heat off, and I let it completely cool. Completely. And I will show you what that looks like when it is completely cooled. And this is the yarn once it is off of its heat. You can see that it has absorbed all of the color and that dye bath that we had left over. I knew I had put way too much color on that yarn. So this is the yarn once it has cooled off. Just stunning. So now I'm going to wash this. I am going to use some clear dish soap from 7th generation. This has lavender in it and it smells absolutely wonderful. What an absolute surprise. I had no idea I was going to end up with 4 balls of yarn after this. These are the 2 that soaked up the dye, and then these are the 2 balls of the sock yarn that I have wound up. I hope you enjoyed my process of going through all of this dyeing, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching and being subscribers and commenting on my videos. It really helps out my channel a lot. So I just want to say thank you so much. And until next time, guys, bye.